Hello everyone! Yes, my hair is wet. I just took a shower. You know, that's okay. It'll dry in good time. What I'm really here for is to do this foundation review for you all. Yay! So many of you have been requesting for me to test out this new foundation from Urban Decay. It is their all-nighter foundation. I love their all-nighter setting spray. It's like top 2, definitely for sure. So when they came out with the foundation, this is very exciting, obviously. Now, I had gone into Sephora to hopefully get a sample of this because I hate buying the full size and like if I don't like it then returning it. I just feel really wasteful doing that, especially when companies and whatnot give you the opportunity to test it out. Like I feel like it's just a slap in the face. And I know like I'm the consumer, like I shouldn't worry about slapping a big corporation in the face, but like at the same time, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good to me, especially when I do try out so many of these things. But I went into Sephora, they didn't have it in stores yet, they didn't know when they were going to be getting it in, and so many of you have been requesting this, so I was like, you know what, I'll just bite the bullet this time and buy the full size. Since I do love the setting spray, I'm just really hoping that I'm going to love this too and want to keep this too, but I also was not sure about the shade. I got the shade 3.25. I haven't seen things in store, I haven't even opened this yet to see if it looks like it's gonna be a good shade match for me, and I was having trouble finding like good swatches and stuff online, so like basically this is a huge kind of a thing in this. Okay, like I was saying, let's go ahead, let's hop on over to Urban Decay or Sephora. We'll hop on some website, we will see the claims of this foundation, we'll see what the shade range looks like, and just general things. So let's go ahead and do that. So like I said, this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Liquid Foundation. For 1 ounce of product, it is $40. This is a very expensive foundation, in my opinion. It comes in 24 colors, I think is what I counted. And it comes in what seems to be a very pale shade. Like I said, I haven't seen these in store yet. And then this is the deepest shade, Urban Decay, shame on you. But I do know that the way things look on Sephora's website can sometimes be a bit off. So here are all of the different shades. It looks like they're really catering to fairer skin tones and then kind of like medium tan complexions. What this is, it is an oil-free, full coverage, waterproof foundation that's got a matte finish and is gonna last all night. So a very long time, I'm assuming. It's not going to look overdone and it's going to give you a flawless looking complexion. A little is going to go a long way and there's no need to build coverage or apply multiple layers. Ooh. It's gonna blur out flaws, absorb oil, reduce shine, and then apparently you use it like a typical foundation, or else, you know, Urban Decay's pimping out their other products here, but that's about it for now. This is absolutely a YouTube made me buy it. Lots of people got PR when this new collection came out, so lots of people have been hyping this up here on YouTube. So let's go ahead, let's sing the song together, and then we can get on into putting this on my face. YouTube made me buy it, and now I'm gonna try it. Get you zoomed in here. I've got some stuff that needs covering, just, you know, a few typical period pimples, and then also the remnants of my relapse. Yay! Thank you all so much on my latest Get Ready With Me video for all of your encouragement and kind words with that. I really appreciate that more than I think my words could ever say. Yeah, so typical spiel here while I put my primer on. I do use a primer when I test out foundations because I like to give it the best chance possible. If you don't need a primer, don't use a primer. You know, this is just what works for me. And also I do like to test out foundations with my glasses on for my fellow glasses wearers of the world. So I am quite blind right now. I'm hoping I'm doing okay with the focus and everything, but I like to be able to see how foundations wear underneath the nose pads and where glasses can touch your face throughout the day. And also, my face has been washed and moisturized prior to filming this video. So, I'm gonna put these back on while you open this up. Ooh, here we go. I haven't opened this to look at it yet. Ew, very pretty. I know it doesn't really matter, but I like the print on the inside of the box. Very, very pretty. Here is the foundation. I was expecting it to feel heavier than this. It feels, I don't want to say cheap, but This is not, like, is this really metal? I think it's plastic. I can't really tell, but I think the shade might have been a good choice. Yay, good job, Cassie. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. There is the pump for anyone who wants to know what the pump looks like. And get this going. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go now. Ooh, oh, okay, this is liquidier than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it still looks semi-thick, but it is starting to drip down at my finger. It said a little goes a long way. I don't know what they consider a little bit, but I guess I'm just gonna start with this much. Yay, I think I picked the right shade. Dang. Apparently a little does go a long way. That is some good coverage. I mean, I don't even feel like I'm wiping foundation on my face right now. That was such a small amount. But yet, dang. Good on you, Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. That's pretty incredible. So I do need a tiny bit more for my forehead. Well, at least for this half of my forehead. Dang, that took the redness right away from my pimples. Shoot, shoot. Except once I blend it out, then it kind of didn't cover as well. But wow, look at that. There's one half with, one half obviously without. Good job, Urban Decay. I like it so far. I mean, it really doesn't feel like I put anything on my face just now. It really feels like I have nothing on. So I'm excited to put this on the rest of my face. Try this out. We'll see how it does on my scabs. I'm not expecting much because, you know, not much can help with that kind of scabbing, but hey, we shall see. Alright, so there it is, all blended out and everything. I am very happy with how this looks right now. I mean, like I said, we can kind of glaze over this half of my nose because not much could really help that, honestly. But the rest of my skin, I mean, it looks pretty dang good. I do feel like it maybe has oxidized in the short amount of time that I've had this on, but I don't think it's oxidized to the point where this isn't my color anymore. But yeah, it feels really good, really soft. To me, it doesn't have a completely matte finish. You can still see a bit of a glow. So I don't know that I would call it a demi-matte, but it doesn't look quite as matte as something like my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Once I blended everything out, you know, the redness is a little bit visible on my forehead still, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put on a little bit of concealer. Total coincidence that the concealer is also from Urban Decay, but this is just one of my favorite concealers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. And there you have it! Yay! Looks good. Do you want to be even closer? Are you sure? Alright, there you go. There's what it looks like. I might need to blend that out. I need to put my glasses back on. I thought I blended it out, but maybe not. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the rest of my makeup on. It's not gonna be much today. One of my eyes is a bit irritated at the moment, so it's probably just gonna be like cheek products in my brows and some lipstick, but I'm gonna do that. Hopefully my hair will be dry and I can do something with my hair. And yeah, I'll just be back in just a second on YouTube land. It'll probably be like an hour or so in real life, just because I need my hair to dry and etc, etc. But yeah, I will just see you all in just a second here. Ready? Ding! All right, hello, good hair day, am I right? I don't know what happened, but I'm feeling it. Anyways, here is, you know, like I said, not much is going on with my makeup today, you guys. My eye is just bugging the heck out of me, so we can't really be a judge on this side because my tears are probably gonna disintegrate. They kind of already have disintegrated the foundation underneath that eye, but I think overall it looks okay. I definitely think it oxidized a little bit, but for the most part, I really like the way that this looks on my skin, and yeah, I'm excited to see how this does throughout the hot summer heat and humidity today. All right, and I am so sorry, you guys. I forgot to do the flash photo test, so I did put this on another day and did the photo for you guys. So here you can see it looks pretty darn good in photos. I think there is a little bit of flashback because it makes the foundation look a bit paler on camera with the flash, but overall I really don't think it looks too bad. And yeah, all right, on with the review. I'm just gonna get on with things. I've got another video I want to film here, and then I'm going to meet Galileo's future sister-to-be, maybe, if I end up liking her and think she's a good fit. So I'm gonna go and meet her today. I'm really excited. And then it is my weekly trash TV night with my mom, so I'm gonna go hang out with her and have dinner and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my night. I need to also get a bunch of editing done when I get home later tonight, so it's gonna be a late night. It is currently 1:41 to fine clock. Fine. It's 1:42 in the afternoon. I will just check in with you all whenever I need to check in with you next, if I have to blot my face at some point throughout the day, or else I will just see you at the very end of the night. So I will see you all soon in any case. Bye! Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. Today ended up being a wonderful day, mainly because I got my new kitten. Well, I paid for him and I filled out my adoption papers for him. Notice I'm saying him. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that, I always have those things linked below. My handle is just at Thriftlick on all of my social media. But I went to go and meet the little girl that I initially thought that I was going to be adopting, and she just wasn't that interested in me. Like, I would pick her up and she would like sniff me, but then she would be like, meh, and then she'd like walk away or whatever. But this other little kitten, this little gray fluff ball of a tuxedo of a kitten, he kept hopping up in my lap and like snuggling with me, and then I would put him down to like pick up another kitten, but then he would hop back up into my lap, and he wouldn't leave. He was just like Galileo was when I adopted Galileo. He picked me. So Galileo has a little brother now. I am so excited. He still has to get neutered. He's a bit younger than the other kittens I was looking at. So it'll be perfect. Going to pick him up in a couple of weeks here. Once I move into my new place, I'm so excited. I fell in love with him. Oh, he was such a sweetheart. So Galileo, like I said, has a little brother now, Figaro. I'm so excited to bring him home and introduce them, and hopefully they get along and love each other, because I definitely love both of them. And then, yeah, after that, I just went to my mom's like I said I was going to. We hung out, and then I came home and I edited a video for the past few hours here. So, good day. Productive and wonderful overall. It is currently 2:15, I think, right? 2:15? Yes, in the morning. I am a bit conflicted on this foundation. I think overall I mostly like it, but it does have some cons that I'm like, meh about. but we'll see. I mean, this is just a first impression. I will show you the footage of my face before blotting here, so you can see my face did get quite greasy and oily looking. I do have very oily skin, and it did seem to not look so great on my nose, but I don't know how much of that is just because my nose is a mess right now, or if that's how it's always gonna be, like in my nose pores and stuff. And after blotting, this does seem to be the kind of foundation where once it mixes with your oils and whatnot, it makes it so that it comes off when you touch your face if it is greasy at the time. And there was a bit of foundation that transferred off onto my blotting papers because of that. But now that I have blotted and everything, you know, I can touch my face and it's not gonna go anywhere. I think you could see, you know, it did fade a little bit on my zit on my forehead, and then on my nose, I mean, aside from my crusty bits, I don't like the way that it settled in my nose pores. But other than that, it really did remind me a lot of my Estee Lauder Double Wear that I've been using this month, in that it feels very lightweight and everything. But the biggest difference I can think of is that the longevity isn't quite as good. I mean, I feel like you can see where it faded a bit on my cheeks, and then also, like I said, on the pimple on my forehead, and then also the greasiness factor. Like, it felt like it was getting greasy. I mean, the foundation wasn't getting greasy, it was my skin, but you know. So yeah, overall I'm a bit conflicted here, but like I said, this is just a first impression. It's hard for me to have like a super solid yes or a super solid no, you know? If anything, I just hope the video was helpful and or enjoyable for you. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are ya? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!